What's going on, guys? So I'm finally getting out of the flea market, and I gotta say it's probably one of my best days, if not the best. Just a lot of stuff I picked up, just a lot of stuff that I was looking for in the past. In the past year, actually, I've been looking for most of this stuff, and it's really crazy how in one full year you can find something, and then in one morning you come up with everything and even more. So I'm gonna show you really quick the stuff that I picked up today. I'm just gonna open the window because it's kind of cold. It's kind of hot in here. I don't know how well you saw from the footage that I did with my spy glasses, which are up there. I'm praying right now that the spy glasses actually worked. I haven't checked because I need to be in front of the computer to be able to check. But I'm really praying that I got all that footage. Some crazy stuff. So I'm just gonna point the camera down to my floor. It's a little messy, but you see three Nintendo 64s, and you see a GameCube console. I paid like $20 for each one, and obviously it's to flip it and make a sale. They are complete. Two of them have the expansion pack, one of them has a jumper pack, and all of them come with one controller and all the cables. Really good condition, and all of them working. So really excited to get that. We're gonna move ahead. There we go. Now I'm gonna talk about just the individual crap that I got. I got this hard drive for the Xbox 360. This is the Halo 3 hard drive. Obviously, I don't have the Xbox. Some guy at the flea market tried to sell a 360 for $30. I took it, and then I plugged it in. I took the Xbox, I plugged it in, and I tried to open the tray, and it didn't open, so it was stuck. Obviously, it was non-working, or it probably worked, but I wasn't going to take the chance, and I returned it to the guy, but he let me keep the hard drive. So very cool looking one. This is the Halo 3. There we go. Moving on. This was a trade. If you guys remember John from the flea market, I haven't seen him in like a month. He finally came to this flea market today, and you guys remember that I picked up the limited edition Halo original Xbox, and he wanted one of them since I had two. I sold him the console, and in the trade, basically, he gave me a game that I've been looking for like a couple of months now. It's WWE Raw 2. This game is going for like $15. It's kind of expensive, and I never see it out in the wild. He had it, so I picked it up. It's in really awesome condition. One of the first games that I had for my original Xbox. Moving on. I bought a bunch of controllers today, and I was really excited to get this one. It is a silver PlayStation 2 controller that you guys know I have a silver PlayStation 2 Slim, and with no matching controller. And this one is in awesome condition. It's really clean. It works perfectly. And I always found these with the console, and obviously the people selling it, the console didn't want to separate them both, but finally I found one loose, awesome condition, only paid $5 for it. Which is kind of, I really don't like paying that much money for a controller. But since it's, like a limited edition one, I don't care. Moving on. Probably one of my, it's crazy. Today I found everything, and at a place where usually there's a lot of sharks. And the same guy that sold me the Nintendo 64 systems, he sold me the systems obviously with regular gray and black controllers. And like a couple of hours later, I see that he's selling another N64, and out of this bag he's taking out other Nintendo 64 controllers. And I saw from like 30 yards away, I just saw the controller that he had in his hand. I automatically knew what it was. I came over, I asked how much for the controller. He said $10 for this one. And you guys know me, I'm a cheap bastard. I usually don't pay $10 for a controller. But this one I had to make an exception, and it's because it is a extreme green. I think it's what it's called, like a neon green 64 controller, tight stick, really awesome condition. And these I've seen from 30 to like $35 on eBay. It's fucking crazy how much they're going for right now. So I grabbed it because for $10, why not? It's a really crazy looking controller, and I love it. You know, I'm definitely gonna keep this one. Right when he sold me that one, I asked if he had anything else like N64, and guess what? He pulled out, bam, a gold 64 controller. Again, this is another controller that goes for like 30, you know, sometimes $35. I've seen. It all depends on the condition. This one's a little bit rough, some scratches on the top, and the stick is really, I don't know why it's pointing down. Like, it's not even loose. It's just like firmly down. Either way, I can just take a gray one and just replace the joysticks and have a perfectly good gold controller, which is fucking insane. I picked up both of these for $10, and the gold one I picked it up for $3. So I think I got an amazing deal there. I automatically thought that was gonna be like, you know, the highlight of my day, but that was only just the beginning. It's crazy what how shit happens sometimes. I picked up this little TV, small screen. It's obviously it's for like DVDs and stuff in your car. I usually don't buy these, but the only reason why I picked this one up is because it has the AV hookups, or the video in, and you know, with the 3 colors, so you can actually hook this up to your car and hook up a console, make sure it works, and even play some games if you really wanted to. But this is kind of cool because now I can test all my systems before I buy them. And so yeah, I paid for that. I paid $20 for that little TV. Let's see, moving on. What is this? This is crazy. For $5, actually I think it was for $4. I got them down to $4. Some guy was selling a whole bunch of loose PlayStation 1 games. Bunch of PlayStation 1 games, and usually I don't really like having loose games, but this I definitely had to get it, no matter what the price was. Well, you know what I mean, cheap price. For the PlayStation 1, it's Breath of Fire 3. Damn it, there goes the manual. Really clean game. This game goes for like about like $25 loose. So you know, you could imagine my face when I saw this, and I think I got this on with the spy glasses too. And man, today, like, it's just been an awesome day. Like, I really can't complain about today. Also got WWE, Brock Lesnar, Here Comes the Pain. One of my favorite athletes. I'm not even gonna say wrestler because, you know, he also does. He also did UFC. Picked it up. Then I started wondering, how could this day get any fucking better? And luckily, I believe, and I'm crossing my fingers, I hope I do have that footage. So I asked the guy how much he wanted for this, and it is a mint shape. It has a little it's just bended. It's not even broken. A mint condition. A Nintendo 64 box. You can see this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to... There we go. This thing is like mint condition. And I saw this, and here's the funny thing about it. This guy that was selling video games and like this console, he had it in his car, and I saw it through the window, and I asked him. Oh, the thing was because he saw me walking around with this, and he asked me how much I wanted for that controller because he has a matching one that he wants to just put it with the console. Automatically, I started thinking, and I knew that there was not an extreme green Nintendo 64 console, at least that I know of, and at least here in North America. And I asked him, I was like, that's the wrong color. The one you're looking for is more like dark green. And I was like, do you have the console? I want to see it. And he took me over to his car. He opened the door, and I saw that box, and it was just a regular black Nintendo 64, and he had this other regular cardboard box, and he opened it up, and and my eyes just, I try to, not go into panic mode, and he finally, got it out. And this thing is like in mint condition. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with it. No scratches, no nothing. With the expansion lid, with the cover, or with the lid. I don't even know what the fuck it's called. With the lid, both of them, the one in the bottom and the one on top, with the expansion pack, and just like absolutely beautiful shape. No dust, no nothing whatsoever. This is the same guy who had the Halo limited edition Xbox that I bought a long time ago with the Sega Sports Dreamcast one. Sega Dreamcast Sports Edition, I meant. So he pulled that out, and I asked him, I was like, how much do you want for that console? And he wanted $60. He wanted $60 for it, and obviously it came with a mint condition jungle green controller, which this one's the one that really goes with that console. Really good condition, mint condition controller, I should say. And I asked him how much. He said $60. So for $60, it's not a bad deal. Obviously you can always get it cheaper. But for $60, I said, how about you throw that box over there, referring to the 64 one. I was like, how about you throw that box, and I'll give you $65 right now for the console and for the box. And he agreed. He threw in the box. He took the regular Nintendo out. He threw the jungle green in there. And I was so fucking happy because that console, he was saving it for another reseller that, he was gonna pay $60, and he was gonna sell it for like $100. And finally, guys, after a year, I can finally say that I came across my jungle green 64. It's one of those things that I wanted to pick up in the wild. I know I could have easily. I saw one on eBay the other day go for like $45 complete. With no controller, but it had both lids, and it was in very nice condition. But it was just one of those things that I wanted to find in the wild, and I think I have it. Hopefully I have it recorded in the glasses. And you guys know that I've been looking for this shit for a long time, and I finally got it. So jungle green console, jungle green controller, extreme green controller, gold controller, Nintendo 64 mint box. Obviously it's not the green one, but fuck it, it's still a fucking. And automatically I was, it's just like I just had I just busted a nut. Like I was feeling, so good. I was nice smile on my face, and I didn't even care if I sold anything today or not. I didn't even set up. And just when I thought this day couldn't get better, later on that day, I didn't think I'd get any footage of this. I was going through this bin full of PS2 and Xbox titles, and I asked the guy how much each. He said $5. They were common titles like Grand Theft Auto and Halos, and just really common title sports games. And I came across this one game, and this is where if you guys watch a lot of videos on YouTube and you guys know what goes for a lot and not, it's basically like studying your your games and all that stuff, and eventually you're gonna have in your memory, you're gonna have it burned in there. Whenever you come across in a rare title or a game that's going for a lot of money. And to finally close off this crazy day, I saw this one game called Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Yeah, dream it, build it, survive it. You open it up, and this thing is in mint condition, complete with the manual, everything. I ended up paying $3 because it's kind of crazy. I didn't have any more money. I came to the flea market with like $150, and I bought all this shit, and I had $3 left. And this guy was like, can you do 4? And I reached into my pocket, and I think I had like 57 cents in my pocket in change. And I was like, this is all I had. I gave him $3 and some change, and the guy was like, fine, take it. So this game goes for like $75 on eBay, and obviously it's not. I bet it's not really a good title, but it's a rare one, or at least it's a really expensive one. And I just grabbed it for $3. So I don't know. You guys, let me know how I did today. I think overall I can finally say that I got a really nice haul. I'm very happy with this. I can't even express how happy I am. Even though the 64 was a retail price, basically. Although I've seen it go for like, like 80, 90, mint shape with the expansion pack with one controller, with both lids. I've seen it go for like 80, 90, sometimes even $100. I've seen it on eBay. Of course, you can get like broken ones for like 50, $40. But anyways, I think overall I can honestly say it was my best day. I hope I have more days like this. I woke up this morning at I woke up like at 6:45. I wanted to be the first one at the flea market, and I was the first one here at the flea market. And that's it, guys. The earliest son of a bitch gets the haul. That's what I like to say. And I think you have really good luck if you put your mind into it, if you have good positive attitude. The law of attraction, just like the WWE title I got last video, the law of attraction does crazy shit. And it's crazy because the Nintendo 64, it's mine now, and along with these other titles. That's it, guys. I'm done talking. I know you probably are done listening to me. And oh yeah, my friend John gave me this Turtles shirt. So that was very cool of him. He gave me a free shirt. It's still brand new and everything. And yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed getting all this stuff and making it. And let me know what you guys got this week. And give it a thumbs up, please. Just because we finally reached that one goal. And just because if you guys enjoyed my videos, give it a thumbs up. That's all I ask. And that's it, guys. Take care. I'll see you guys next. What up, guys? So I'm back home. It's actually Wednesday right now, so a few days have passed since I got all that stuff at the flea market. I just wanted to do a little update on how my collection is going. From last time you guys saw it, I took all the games from up here in this top part of the shelf. I took them out and I moved them down here where this really cool shelf is. And the reason for that is because I kind of want everything to be in one place. Like I really hate having, a couple of games here, a couple of games over there, a couple of games over there. So I just managed to just put everything on this one shelf right here. At least the more old school stuff. My PS3 and my 360 stuff is still up here, but that's still cool. Another thing that I did was to take out all the really crappy titles that I know I'm never gonna play. I went ahead and did myself a favor and just take all that shit out, and I actually have some stuff over there for trade and sale. I'm only gonna keep the stuff that I truly really want, or things that one day I'm gonna end up playing, or really rare and obscure items I'm gonna keep. I'm done picking up common shitty titles. I'm done with that. So like I said, this shelf is really gonna be for pretty much everything. I got PS2 down here, GameCube, Wii, PSP, Xbox, PlayStation 1, some Sega Dreamcast and Sega Saturn, even though I don't have a Saturn yet, Genesis, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, DS, SNES, NES, and then a bunch of figurines. Let me give you a closer look instead of. So there you see, I got a Vegeta, Goku, some Pikachu, Drowsy, Mario, Vaporeon. Pokemon game in the back. Really, I thought it looked a lot better like this. So it kind of feels good taking all this shit out and just leaving the good stuff in. But anyways, just want to give you a quick update. Jurassic Park and Xbox Raw 2. Really awesome game. I love this game. Jurassic Park, I still haven't given it a play, but you know, for like a $50 game, I will do it soon. Up here, my 64 box looks incredible up here. Up here in this section of my bookshelf or whatever, I'm gonna put boxes only and maybe some figurines, but that's about it. So you see I got the PS1, PS2, Game Gear, Nintendo 64, brand new controller, Xbox. You know, it just looks better like that, I guess. And give you one last look at that minty box. Moving on. Today was Wednesday. Oh, there's the controllers. My my green Nintendo finally, again, like I said, after a fucking year of looking for this 64, I finally get it. The controller that matches with it, and then the extreme green one that I picked up for how much was it? Like $8, something like that. And then the gold one, which is like the two of those go almost for like $50-$60 combined. It's really crazy how much they go up in price. And then finally, another thing that I've been looking for a minute, the PS2 silver controller to match my silver PS2. Really happy about that. But today I went out to this pawn shop. Usually I don't come across that much stuff there, but I came across something that I've been coming across quite often. In the last 3 months, I probably came across the three of these. That's my original one. That's the one that I had. This weekend, this last past weekend, I gave my other Xbox to John from the flea market, and you know, I sold it to him. And what do you know? A few days later, I just found another one. A really cool thing about this one is that it came with the Halo controller, so that's very, very, very cool. So now I got 1 and 2. I'm gonna be keeping both of them just because they're so rare. They're almost as much, if not the same price as the extreme green and the gold. They're like $25 to like 30, depending on the shape. But really awesome to come across another Halo edition Xbox. And that's about it. Just give you a little. I'm probably gonna end up keeping that belt too, just because I fell in love with it. It just looks so cool, just having it there. It's really awesome looking at it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me give you a closer look of everything real quick. There's my little Sonic army with the Sonic Game Boy game. There's Charizard. And that's it. Bam. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, just because I found all this stuff in one day, what I've been looking for a whole year. So if you've been following my channel, I would truly appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up. But that's it for now. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.